What's up, gang? Coming off in a pretty interesting week. Spoke to my wife today. She was actually in Switzerland today with two of my daughters. She said, "How was work this week?" I said it was horrible. Wasn't a great week. Now I'm an optimist, but I'm a realist too. And this office I took over, there's going to be some changes happening. And when you have a vision of where things need to go, and the energy just isn't jiving to get there, you got to make some drastic changes. And when you're the leader, you're the one that's got to do it. So that's going to happen tomorrow. But when I reflect on past 2 or 3 days here, I was blessed. My daughter Kylie decided to come down from Tampa with her boyfriend Matthew, and I got Kane and Jamie here. It's been quiet. It's been quiet around here without everybody around. But we had some really cool, family time. A lot of meals together, just chilling, conversations. One conversation took place today that's sparked my thought process is death. When I die and how they're going to do. And my daughter made a comment, that when you die, Dad, I die. I'm like, no, it's a given. I will die. You got to go on. And I know she didn't mean it literally. She means it from a place where she just loves me that much. Like, she could be heartbroken. I get it. But we got to prepare our kids for that. How do you prepare your kids for when you're not around? Do you have conversations with them or do you just ignore it? And we started talking about my dad and my childhood and ways I was raised and things that could have been different, but I had no control over that. It just helped impact me as a man, how I'm going to raise my kids and what kind of husband I was going to be. And it's paid off. I'm doing a pretty good damn job, and I've got an awesome wife and kids, and I'm blessed that, my wife and two of the kids and my mother-in-law are traveling all over Greece and Italy and Switzerland. Where else are they? I think they're in Turkey. They've been jumping around countries, not states, but countries, having an awesome time. And I'm just getting blasted with photos of them standing in front of about 10,000 different buildings. So they're literally walking around countries, taking pictures in front of buildings, but it's building memories and great times and connecting with mom. And they're in these adorable outfits. And I just picture my daughters getting up and showering and dressing nice and going around having a day, creating memories and life and experiences. And that's our role as a parent, is to help build the confidence in your child to do that. And are you doing that with your kids? Or is it all about the grind and work? I could have complained about work all week. I didn't even talk about it. It is what it is. But I've been very blessed when I sat down and I was going through my books and some things that I'm working on and some investments when I'm working on it. And then Kylie sat down and she would show me her investments and things she's doing and things she's working on. I'm like, this is really cool. Like, we've created the life that we said we wanted to create 25 years ago. By the grace of God, it's happening. So no matter what's happening in your life today, your biggest legacy is not how much money you make and how much money you save up in your 401k and everyone wants to become a millionaire now. It's the buzzword, the seven figures, the entrepreneur, the CEO of me. What kind of parent are you? What kind of husband are you? How are you showing up for your kids? When my kids were young, I had to tail back my practice a bit, spend more time with them, and initially bringing people in to help cover the practice that they weren't me, and the practice got slower. So I had to learn how to, one, teach them and mentor them, as well as be a present father, husband, you name it. So I ask you today, are you preparing your kids for their future without you? And how are they going to be working and walking through this world and planet and be able to celebrate your life and what you taught them and prepared them for? I want them all to do more and be better and be bigger. I was just watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger special, and he was talking about this house he lives in that's just too big. The American dream is big and then bigger. Too big. You want to think freaking too big in your life. Think extraordinary, like insane vision and goals, and teach your kids to do the same. That they could do whatever they set their mind to. But with that it's got to be realistic within their means. In other words, my son's not going to be an NBA basketball player, no matter how much he sets his mind to. It's not happening. So pour your energy in the right direction. Use your vibration to where you're going to thrive, not just survive, where you're going to kick ass and be abundant and build the dreams you want, whether it's the boat with 4 engines, the yellowfin, these other boats that he talks about. I have no clue what they are. I said, you can have it. When he was 5 years old and he loved Lamborghinis and Ferraris, I said, yes, have 2. Why not? But always be a good person. Help take care of people. Help serve others, but be abundant and happy and blessed. Better off be a great man, take care of your family, and leave a legacy, because someday physically you're leaving them. We had a fun talk about that today. We were chilling in the pool. The dogs were jumping around. and it was a blessed moment. Are you creating those blessed moments with your family, your kids? Are you stopping everything to just connect? Tell me what you think.